Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. I'm going to talk about healing kidney disease again. And I have to say, I've healed my kidney disease. I just got my lab work back, and my creatinine was 0.60. That's pretty amazing. And BUN was under 10, and my GFR was super. My cholesterol was super low, and my trigs are very low. And my PSA for my prostate was only 0.7. And you might wonder how I did this. Well, I have to say, 99.9%, it was all about diet. And diet is the main thing about healing kidney disease. And being on a whole foods plant-based diet is essential. And eating lots of greens, and it's all got to be organic. Organic is the mainstay of healing kidneys. And if a person wants to really, you know, pick up their kidney function and start feeling great again, this is the way to go. Every one of my labs was totally in the middle and good or low, and so it's pretty amazing what diet will do. Just about eating right and not giving in to temptation. It's easy to grab the chips. It's easy to have some fried food. It's easy to, have the meat, and especially the animal protein. That animal protein is a killer, literally and figuratively also. We're just not made to eat it, and it causes havoc with the kidney. And we don't have the acid-based system of dogs, cats, lions, bears. They have an acid-based system, and they thrive on that, on meat. Whereas we have an alkaline-based system, and we thrive on fruits and vegetables and lots of greens. One of my favorite drinks is to put together any kind of green, including celery leaves I had yesterday, and cucumber, and I might throw in a few berries in there and a few ice cubes and a little water and mix that up, and boy, it's a wonderful drink. And that's a great way to get in. I'll drink it all at one time, 4 or 5 glasses. I just take it down. But it's important to get those 4 or 5 glasses of great green juices in there, and those are super healing for the kidneys. And the kidneys do regenerate. There's no doubt about it. I'm living proof. The GFR of mine many years ago was really high. My cholesterol was high. My triglycerides were high. I had a PSA of like 6 something. My creatinine was off the wall. My BUN was really high. And now everything is perfection. And so it's, and they were thinking about dialysis, or they were thinking also about, kidney transplants with me. So this is another way to go, is to change our eating habits. And I know with older people, a lot of times that's really difficult because we don't want to change our ways, but I'm telling you, I'm 63. I'm going to be 63 in September. And I'm willing to change my eating habits because I know I'm going to feel better. And yesterday I did 63 pull-ups, 63 push-ups, and 100 crunches, and I walked 5 miles. And that's also important. I also feel that taking fenugreek is really good for the kidneys because it protects against oxidative stress, and it also protects against any kind of chemical damage to the kidneys, which is really important. So I take 4 fenugreek capsules, 400 milligram, in the morning and at night, and that's really good for keeping the kidneys and also the blood sugar in a good place. And I think that's really important for allowing ourselves to heal. And it's not so much the herbs. The herbs are great. I also took earlier in my process of healing my kidneys, I also took Sambong, and taking 1 tablet. You can find it on Amazon, once or twice a day. And also taking gravel root or queen of the meadow root, taking that 2 or 3 tablets AM and PM. And you can find that also on Amazon. And that also is a good, both of those are really great for soothing the kidneys and healing the kidneys in general and helping them to be more efficient at doing what they're doing. I think that's very important. And drinking lots of water. I think a lot of people take for granted that water is just something that's there, and a lot of people don't drink water. They drink a lot of caffeinated drinks, especially drinking a lot of coffee, and coffee is very dehydrating, and that's really tough on the kidney. I'm not really opposed to a little decaf in the morning, that's fine, but drinking lots of coffee is not a good thing, and caffeine can cause problems with the kidneys, especially it can cause inflammation, and we want to stay away from that as much as possible and soothe the kidneys. I also recommend taking marshmallow root, which is very soothing to all mucous membranes, including the mucous membranes of the kidneys, and taking like 4 capsules, 400 milligrams each of marshmallow root in the morning and at night, and that also helps. And I take it now in general because I also find it helps out with workouts, and if you get those sore muscles, that helps with that too. And also, it's really important to, like I said, drink a lot of water to go with that. Also, slippery elm was also good for the kidneys and soothing irritation of mucous membranes, and maybe taking 2 or 3 400 milligram capsules of that twice a day. Also, stinging nettle, taking 400 milligram capsules, a couple of those twice a day, and that is also gets rid of irritation and inflammation of the kidneys. It's also important to stay away from spicy food. Spicy food is a killer on the kidneys, you know. If you ever had something really spicy and then you've urinated and you felt a burn there, that's going right through your kidneys, and that's not a good idea. Also, staying away from soda. Soda is carbonated acid is really not good for us. And it kills kidney tissue, and there have been studies showing this. So it's important to stay away from that. And eating organic, all those chemicals that we have these days in our food is not good for us, and we really need to eat organic, I say 100% of the time, because those chemicals are killing kidneys, and I've seen a 6-fold increase in kidney disease because of this. So you can also look up my natural protocol for healing kidney disease online, Google that. And I'm also on Facebook under Dr. Paul Haider, drpaulhaider. And I have lots of 4,000 articles just about there, and also have a WordPress page, blog called Relax Into Success. And if you want to look up all my 4,000 articles there. And I keep updating a lot of my articles because I think it's important to do that. And so it's important to not give up. I think a lot of people with kidney disease tend to give up. And I had a lady the other day online who just said, I've given up. This is just the way it's going to be. I'm going to die. And I said, you got to be like Winston Churchill. And Winston Churchill says, never, ever, ever give up. Yeah, and I believe that. When I couldn't walk across the street because I was too weak, I said, I'm going to find an answer. And doctors were no help at all. All they wanted to do was put me on steroids. So there is a better way, and we can do this. And I might not even have the answer for you, but somebody does. So keep looking. I also recommend Chinese medicine. If you have a good Chinese practitioner of herbal medicine in your area, Chinese traditional medicine, then go see that person. They have 3,000 years of great wisdom, and I still take my Chinese teas on a regular basis, at least once every 2 weeks or once a month. I think it's important for maintenance also. And it was one of the pivotal points in my healing. So here's to healing kidney disease. It can be done. I'll tell you that straight out. I am living proof. I love you.